and girls, babies in your diapers. Welcome to the Tiberius Show with your host, Tiberius Boy.
That's me, Tiberius. Today we're going to talk about some very awesome stuff. We have a cool video game to talk about, a great book about the free market, my bones score poor, and we got a totally awesome guest, the one, the only, John Florer, for being my special guest this week. And what can I say about John? He's a sound master and a teacher about acting and guitar. Thanks for being on the show.
You're welcome, Tiberius. Thank you for asking me. I appreciate it.
Today we're going to start off with the video game of the week, and this is going to be a good one.
And now it's time for the video game of the week.
Today's video game is Farming Simulator. So Farming Simulator is a game on the Roblox platform. That means you can play it on PC, console, and even your phone. It was made by Full Studios. I found this game last week. So far, I like it a lot. So to start off, this is a simulator, and you start harvesting wheat and selling it. You get to complete quests and earn rewards and unlock new areas. You can then upgrade your tools and backpacks, which help you do more and more at one time. You can hire workers and even upgrade them. The quests give you tokens that you can use with their new store. I really like that you can earn a vehicle and use it to farm areas way faster. I give Farming Simulator 10 out of 10 stars. I did not get my parents to try this one, but that's because everyone was so busy this weekend. Plus, they were getting Robloxed out. I think we should try a Steam game next weekend.
The Tiberius Show is sponsored in part by
Mid-State Fire has been providing top-quality fire equipment services for 3 generations to the Central Florida area. Don't wait for an emergency to repair. Call Mid-State Fire today at 407-246-8855. Get your fire extinguishers and emergency lighting for both your home and businesses by visiting www.midstatefire.com. That number again is 407-246-8855. Over 40 years, Lighthouse Central Florida has provided education, independent life skills, and job training to thousands of Central Floridians who live with blindness or any degree of vision loss. Whether it's picking out clothes in the morning or just moving around your community and serving Orange, Seminole, and Osceola counties, contact Lighthouse Central Florida at 407-898-2483 or visit them online at lighthousecfl.org. The Tiberius Show would like to thank one of our dedicated sponsors, Custom Designs Orlando. These guys are on Mills Avenue and do all sorts of stuff, ranging from photo ID badges, engraved signs, custom Braille ADA signs, vinyl lettering, to trophies and awards. They can ship products all over the United States. You can reach them at 407-898-0373.
And now we're all ready for the book of the week.
Now it's time for the book of the week, The Tuttle Twins and the Miraculous Pencil. This book is written by Connor Boyack. Let me read you the back of the book. In fact, John, would you do the honor?
Well, sure. Do your kids know how the free market works? Ethan and Emily Tuttle have grown up taking for granted the many things they use: clothes, cars, homes, backpack, even something as simple as a pencil. In this fun adventure to Amazing Factory, the twins learn why even the common pencil is a miracle. Ooh, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, one that nobody actually knows how to make and how the process by which it is made. The key is prosperity in our modern age. Cool. Very interesting. I like it already.
I'm only 8 years old.
What?
I'm only 8 years old.
You're 8?
Yeah.
Now I gotta rewind. Rewind and start to... Okay. Based on this classic essay, I Pencil by Leonard Reed, your children will learn about the economic principles of spontaneous order, division of labor, competition, trade, and free market. Wow. Cool. And why these things bring the people, all the world together, and pencil in a peaceful corporation. Way too cool. This is a great book.
Yeah, it is. So this book was written about something called economy. I remember on my third show with Dr. Ferret, we talked about economics and how is the study of how people make it and buy and sell things. Well, in the story, the Tuttle Twins get to go on a field trip to a factory that makes pencils. It was interesting to learn that not one person could sit and make a pencil by their own. It requires a lot of parts, and those parts require people that are needed to gather and refine the elements needed to make those parts. And those people need food and transportation and machines to be able to do their job. And not all the people are involved to know that they are just building a single pencil. Wow. Yeah, it's only one pencil. They need a lot. So they have to mine and mine and mine. So the wood needs to be made from trees, and they have to cut down and bundled up and then transported to the factory. So they learned about the graphite used for the lead of the pencil and how that it is mined from across the world, from South Korea. So this got bigger and bigger with more people involved in making a single pencil. So everyone has to work together just to make a simple item. So this is what it means to have economy. So we have a free market, which means that people can choose what parts they want to do. So everyone can do the job that they want to do together, and they can achieve great things. I give this book 9 out of 10 stars. This was a good book, and I learned about more how economy works. I like learning about buying and selling things. It is a lot like running your own business, and I think that is pretty cool.
The Tiberius Show is sponsored in part by...
The Tiberius Show would like to thank Boggy Creek Airboat Adventures for being one of our sponsors. I got to go on an airboat and saw a real gator. I even got to go to the gem mine and mine for some gems. We ate a steak dinner at the restaurant and even got some gator bites. If you want to have a blast with the entire family, I suggest you go to www.bcairboats.com right now. Get your tickets today. The website again is bcairboats.com. Hi, my name is Tiberius Boy. I work with Your Computer Solutions. If your computer is not working, my dad can fix it. He can fix it on-site or remotely. Just call him at 407-826-0810 and tell him Tiberius sent you. That's me. That phone number again is 407-826-0810.
Today's guest is going to be so much fun. Today, we have the one, the only, the amazing sound master himself, Mr. John Florer. So first off, how are you enjoying being on the show?
I love it. I love it. It's great. It's an honor, actually. Thank you.
So for my listeners that don't know, what does a sound master do?
Well, I make sounds for productions, and I also like to trick people as well.
So how do you trick people?
Well, for instance, if I see someone crossing the road, and they're not looking, they're not paying attention, this is going to be loud, okay?
Okay.
So what I'll do is, when they're in the middle of the road, I'll go, and then they'll just go do one of these, waiting for the impact. But it never comes.
That is pretty funny.
Why, thank you.
So what is the best part about being able to make cool sounds?
Okay, tricking people. It really is quite fun. For instance, I was probably around 14 years old, and my good friend Marty Guzman says to me, "John, do you hear those kids in the woods?" I said, "Yeah, I hear them. They're in front of us." He said, "Let's scare them. Do your panther sound." So I said, "Okay." So I went. Well, next thing you know, you heard they're running out of the woods. So I went up to where they were, and I hate to say this, but they left their toys there because I scared them so much. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Sad, but pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
Why, thank you.
So when you were a kid, what did you want to do when you grew up? Did you always Did you always know that you were going to make money while making sounds?
No, I wanted to help people, actually.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a business with medical supplies, oxygen, CPAPs, hospital beds, walkers, and wheelchairs. Times I would donate to people that couldn't afford it. So, yeah, loved it.
So, you do acting as well. Have you been in any movies?
Why, yes, I have. I've worked with Billy Ray Cyrus in a movie called Bait Shop. Also with Bill Engvall. Also Larry the Cable Guy in Tooth Fairy 2. Beethoven the dog. Oh, that dog, I also did Widow and Oil.
Have you done Star Wars?
Star Wars. I love to do Star Wars. You know who this one is?
Do you feel the force? I feel the force.
Yoda.
Okay, who's this?
Wow. R2-D2.
Bingo. Yes, I love Star Wars. In fact, my two sons love Star Wars as well. We need to go out sometime and go together and do some things, because you'll love my oldest son, Nate. He's a game designer. That's what he wants to be. Yeah.
Wow.
He goes to Florida Polytechnic. Okay, go ahead.
So what is the coolest thing that happened while acting and making sounds?
Well, wow, that's a good one. I guess I would say that, again, tricking people. In fact, I was on a train, the Amtrak train, okay? Next thing you know, the conductor walked by, and my friend says to me, "John, do the cricket sound." I said, "Okay." So as I did that, the conductor stopped, looked around. He came back a while later and says, the other night some people came on board and there was moon crickets. Well, moon crickets don't make the sounds. I don't know if you know that or not. So as he came by again later, within 15 minutes I did. So you know what he did? He went down on his hands and knees looking for the crickets. I kid you not. I also do that in restaurants too, with the menu holding it like this, going. And the waiters and waitresses get on their hands and knees looking for crickets.
That's funny.
Why, yes it is. And there's a male cricket and a female cricket, right?
Oh.
Yeah, the male cricket goes. The female. Just to let you know that.
Okay.
Okay, that's not true, but anyway, I'm sorry.
My dad says you are a teacher and showing
Yes.
people how to do commercials. How old are your students?
We can start at 4 years old. Some kids can read actually at 5, but at 4 years old, the parents can help their children to read and so forth. So yeah, that's not a problem. It's really the parent gets involved as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So I think my dad and I would go. So.
Well, yeah. Come anytime, you can sit and watch.
Okay.
Yes. Anytime.
Okay. So if my listeners wanted to grow up making sounds or acting, what advice would you give them?
Well, that's a good one. Search their heart. Make sure it's what they want to do and not their parents, because most of the time, unfortunately, it is the parents who wants to push their kids to do that. Sometimes.
Well, actually, one time I actually wanted to be a computer guy, but I actually like this better.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Well, don't tell your dad that, okay? You might break his heart.
He's right here.
Oh, yeah, he is. I'm sorry. He's right behind that. Oh, never mind. Let me rewind. Shh, quiet. Okay, go ahead.
So when you are not in the studio or working, what is your favorite thing to do?
I would say probably playing the guitar.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like to teach playing the guitar as well.
Or is it tricking people at home?
Yeah, I've done that too. In fact, I was tricked by something actually.
Okay.
So many years ago, I taught my bird to whistle. Believe it or not, I had a parakeet. So I taught my bird doing. So my bird got to be pretty good about doing things like that. And one day, I'm using a microwave. Turned it on. A few minutes later, I heard. So I went to the microwave, and it's still running. But I couldn't figure out why. I heard the sound. Okay, so I left and came back and heard it again. So I went back, and the microwave was still running. As I came back, the sound happened again. put it right next to the cage. It was my bird. He mimicked the freaking microwave. So my bird got me on that one. That was really quite funny. Okay.
So what else do you do for fun?
I like going to movies with my son. We watch movies all the time. The last one we saw was Bumblebee.
Ooh, Bumblebee.
Yeah,
I
that was
watched that
good.
movie.
Did you like it?
Bad.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No, I
It was
haven't.
good. It was really good. I really liked it.
But we went to Universal and we went onto the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We went into the ride with Transformers and stuff.
Oh, nice.
And Bumblebee was in it, so
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I love
I
it.
cannot wait to see the movie.
I know. We love movies. We love going together. Maybe we can go
I love
sometime.
movies.
Maybe we can go sometime. How's that?
Also, hashtag video games.
No way. So did my sons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all kinds.
But that answers my next question. Do you
Oh.
play video games? What's your favorite one?
Yes, I do. What's my favorite? I like the zombies. I like the zombies ones. Yeah.
Oh, hashtag somebody's to die.
What I don't like about it though, because you're trying to run away from them,
I know.
and then when you turn to run, there's a zombie. You go like that. It's just like
And also you need to like pew 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 pew.
yeah. That would
Or
help.
maybe like
Yeah, that'd be good too.
you do some really good noises.
Why, thank you. Okay.
So do you like board games?
Wow. I used to. Haven't played in a long time. Yeah. What's your favorite?
Oh, my favorite. Acquire.
Really?
Yes. Drink stocking game, so
Oh, that's good.
actually guess what?
Why?
I actually got second place.
So who'd you beat?
I beat the owner of the game, even my
Really?
mom, but I did not beat my dad, so he was in first place, so.
Well, yeah, your dad. He's really good.
And actually, the person who owned it was before me. He was third,
Oh yeah?
but my mom was fourth, so. And I was
Too
second.
funny. Too funny.
And then my dad was first, so. Because
Yes.
he's very good at
Yeah, he's very, very good. We all know that.
And he's very good at video games, too.
Yes, he is indeed. Yes.
Okay. So what is your favorite book?
Ooh. I would say the Bible.
Ooh, yeah. That,
Yes. Yeah. I like reading the Bible. I read it every morning, actually.
Ooh.
Yes.
So what is your favorite book from the Bible?
Well, it's kind of hard to say because I'm in Mark right now, so I haven't read the whole Bible. I've been reading it for 2.5 years, actually. I read a chapter a day. But wow, that's a really good question. I'm impressed.
So what is your favorite sound to make?
Wow, that's another good question. The most I would say is the crickets. The crickets, because I trick people a lot with the cricket. In fact, there was a guy I used to work with at Praxair. And it was probably about a month after I came on board working at Praxair. Everybody knew I could do all the sounds. And then one day, my friend came up to me and told me that something happened about a couple weeks ago. And I said, what happened? He says, well, I heard the cricket sound, and I came around the corner, and I swore it was you, and I was just talking to you. I go, what? He says, I thought, okay, John, I know you're back there. I know you're doing the cricket sound. And when he came up around the corner, he actually saw a cricket, and it wasn't me.
Wow.
So yeah, that was pretty funny, I must tell you. But he didn't tell me right away. It took him some time to tell me that. So
how do you make a new sound?
believe it or not, somehow my brain crosses over knowing all the things I can do, and I know it's kind of weird, but somehow it processes it, and it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing, I must tell you. It's really.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It's like Jimmy Neutron, you might say. Yeah. You know how he's got light bulb up there?
Yeah.
That's what my brain does. It just. Wait. No. Yeah, so, yeah, that's how my brain works. For some reason, it processes the sound, and then I'm able to make it. It's kind of weird. Yeah.
Okay. So now, can you tell me that one story? Remember, this is a kid's show.
Yes.
But can you tell me that one story? Well, that you're not supposed to tell me. You can tell me.
So the problem is I'm trying to think how to make sure it's cleaned up and I can tell you it properly, and it's kind of hard, but I teach this in my class as well, because when you become in the acting and the modeling world as such as I, you're going to get introduced to not so many pleasant things, and that would be drugs and alcohol, So I basically quit what I was doing, improving, because some of the group, which I did not know, was doing drugs. Yeah, And there was other things that I could say, but I can't because it's a children's show, correct?
Yes.
But that was a part of it, is that, I got out because of the drugs scenes and so forth, so. Okay?
Yeah.
That was a very good question, though.
Yes.
Very good question.
It's also about funny ones.
Yes. Okay.
So, is there anything else you think my listeners should know about you?
Well, I teach at Fierce Entertainment. They can go to Fierce Entertainment Studios. They can look at talent development. They can go ahead and click on that, and they'll see my crazy video, World of My Sounds, and also they can meet John Willard Florer, and they can read my bio.
And they can also do Thank you so much for being my guest.
You're quite welcome.
Can you stick around for Math Corners?
I sure can, no problem.
The Tiberius Show is sponsored in part by
Oak Ridge Gun Range is a family-oriented shooting range that has been in business for over 30 years. They specialize in basic firearm training and offer numerous services such as consignments, gun trades, gunsmithing, and concealed weapon classes. I even got my training for gun safety at Oak Ridge Gun Range. Great customer service, and firearm safety is what they do best. So find out more at oakridgegunrange.com. The Tiberius Show would like to thank one of our awesome sponsors, SlutChannelUS.com. These guys are very, very cool. They bring 21st century surface drainage solutions to reality. They can do corporate and government work. These are the guys that make roads and bridges safe in the rain. You can see all about them at SlutChannelUS.com. That website again is SlutChannelUS.com. The Tiberius Show would like to thank Boggy Creek Airboat Adventures for being one of our sponsors. I got to go on an airboat and saw a real gator. I even got to go to the gem mine and mine for some gems. We ate a steak dinner at the restaurant and even got some gator bites. If you want to have a blast with the entire family, I suggest you go to www.bcairboats.com right now to get your tickets today. The website again is bcairboats.com.
Get ready, it's time for the Bowling Score Report!
I went to Skelling's on Saturday and I played with MJ. Mia, Emilio, a new bowler, and Vanessa bowled on the lanes next to us. I bowled a 100, a 91, or a 103 in the final game. I was doing well with focusing on the pins, and I also got to introduce my friend Giselle to all my friends. She came to see me bowl. After that, I took her out to lunch.
Nice. Wow.
Yes.
Wow, is she your girlfriend?
She's actually my stepsister. So.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So if you want to go bowling with me, be sure to join me at the AFC Leagues at Saturdays at Amos Gully's on OBT at 10 a.m. in the morning, bro.
Tiberius' favorite subject, it's Math Corners!
Thank you, John, for helping me with Math Corners. Today we're going to talk about multiplying a fraction by 1.
Okay. Wow.
So the we're going to work on fractions. We are doing fractions in school, and I kind of like them. My dad told me that if I multiply a number by 1, I always get the numbers. The same number.
Okay.
So, well, now he showed me multiplying a fraction by 1.
Mm-hmm.
So the number 1 is the same as 4 over 4, or 6 over 6, or any number over any number. So if we want to figure out the common denominator between two fractions, then I can multiply them by 1 to figure it out. So if I have 1/2 and 1/4, I can multiply 1/2 by 2 over 2 and get 2 over 4. And now these two numbers have a common denominator, they can be added or subtracted. All because of the number 1. So what if the top number was 250, and then I still want it to be 1? Then the bottom number must also be 250.
Okay.
So if I have 1/2 and 1 over 500, then I can times 1/2 by 250 over 250, and I can get 250 over 500.
Hello.
So John, do you now know how to multiply a fraction by 1?
No.
Thank you so much, John, for your help with Math Corner.
Why, you're welcome, sir.
What the?
And now it's time for Heart of a Lion. We at the Tiberius Show like living with the heart of a lion. Living with the heart of a lion stands for leadership, integrity, obedience, and nobility. We asked Dr. Ferret exactly what that means.
Leadership is really about influence. Leadership is, and the way we define it is good leadership, is about setting the right example and encouraging other people to do the right thing. Integrity is about doing right no matter what. Through life, there are a lot of different circumstances that arise, and integrity, someone who shows integrity, it doesn't matter what all the external things are, they always choose to do what is right. Obedience is about obeying those who are in authority over you, whether that's a teacher, a boss, a parent, that when you are asked to do something, that you respond with obedience, quickly and completely. Nobility is about having respect. It's about carrying yourself with respect and showing respect to others. When you put these 4 things together, that's Lion Strong.
So this week we're going to talk about integrity. For me, I think integrity is doing what is right even when no one else is looking. The qualities of integrity is honesty, sincerity, truthfulness, and fairness. I met a heavyweight champion wrestler that talked about being humble and doing what is right. He was the winner of the match, but he was sincere and did not brag. And instead, he acted as an example to kids and told them to surround themselves with positive people and do good things. John, did you see or use integrity at all this week?
Yes. I was raised by good parents who taught me the value of integrity. There's a good saying says, do it the right way, not the easy way. And a lot of people want to do things the easy way. Well, the easy way is not always the correct way because that's the dishonest way. But it's very important to keep integrity in your heart and your values and your morals and so forth. Okay?
Yep. Of all the Heart of a Lion virtues, which is your favorite?
Wow. I would say honesty. Honesty is really important.
And that is in integrity. Well, that's amazing.
Why, thank you.
And that's our show, folks. I want to thank the one, the only, John Florer for being my special guest this week. You have been awesome. And I hope we can book you again after I get my big break and I get to be as famous as you.
You sure can. I love you. You're good. You're crazy, just like me.
Hashtag I love your voice.
You do. Okay, good.
And sounds. And be sure to listen to us next week on the Tiberius Show with your host, Tiberius Boy. Hashtag John Florer.
The Tiberius Show is not filmed in front of a live studio audience. Executive producer Joseph Boy. Production editor Pierre Laguerre. Green Room manager Danny Boy. Broadcast associate James Smith. And your program host, Tiberius Boy. The Tiberius Show is copyright 2018.